Wagwan. So I recently did a fashion photo shoot at K1, and on this video I just want to take you behind the scenes of how we did the shoot, how much it costs to do a shoot in K1, generally how the vibe is at K1 if you do a shoot there. So first off, we get in, they charge. Most places in Kenya do charge for you to shoot at their location. K1 is not an exception, so they charged us 1500. Here is where you pay. I find that a bit too high because if you're more than 3 people, it means you're gonna spend over 4500 for a shoot. Let's say if you're shooting with your friends, it becomes more expensive unless you guys are cost sharing. But generally the place is nice, it's always a vibe.
Shining just like sin. Why don't you hear me wonder? Tell me, river, where your current flows.
And my model for today is Abby. On Instagram she calls herself Abby Makes You Smile, and yeah, she made us smile on this shoot. She has good sense of fashion and knows how to pose. I think that's why it was easy working with her. She is also a psychologist. That's her day job. So if you find her interesting in this shoot, we can call her for modeling needs. Huh? I always say a photo is a reflection of both the photographer and the model. It is very important for the photographer to direct the model so that the model looks her best, exploring the best features of her body. If it is the curves, if it is the madudas, if it is the kifua, you have to show the best parts of the model. And then beyond the model, you also have to scout the environment, look at what's around the model. Ideally, as a photographer, you're composing the shot, you're composing the story, you're composing everything that will be in that image. And this is not an exception. I have to make sure Abby looks her best. That's why I have to direct the pose and all that. And also K1 is a beautiful place. These benches, I left them when they are brown, not they are white. It matches well with her black outfit, which is not so short and not so long. Another thing, most of the time, the first outfit, you might not get the best of the best shots because you and the model or the client are getting used to each other, and also you're getting used to the environment. The first outfit, I usually don't count on it as much. I still try to give it my best though. So here I was still trying to master how to use a gimbal. I had not perfected it yet. And if you're a photographer watching this, it is very important that you start learning videography if you don't know videography, because the future is video. In fact, let me correct that. We are in the future, and now every time somebody is asking for a shoot, they'll ask for a reel to accompany the shoot. If you're shooting for a brand, they'll always request for videos. If you're shooting an event, most of the time they will ask for video or reels. I feel like social media has dictated how we consume media, how we consume content. When social media was asking for photos was a thing. Now social media is asking for videos and pushing videos. That is why everybody who understands that space is asking for reels. And now everybody has become a creator. Even your grandmother back in the village wants videos. So here, one of the biggest scratch about this camera that I'm using is that it's so old. It still has the old technology. Things like motion tracking and subject tracking are not available in this camera, so I have to do it by myself as the cameraman. And you know, as a human, I cannot be as accurate as an AI tracking somebody. That's one of the most beneficial advantage of AI in today's world. But I'll upgrade soon, hopefully. And to kill it with videos, you have to be a very good director. You have to communicate well to the model so that they understand what you're telling them, so that they can hear what you're telling them. They can express the mood you're asking them to express, yeah? And then after that, that was it for the first outfit. I released the model to change. On the second outfit, here is where I usually shine the most, because now me and the model are friends. We're used to each other, we understand each other. I know her boundaries, she knows my boundaries. Also, we've gotten used to the environment. I know where everything is. I've taken a walk around the place when the model was changing, so I know where to go, where to pose the model, how to pose the model, how I can use existing elements in that environment to complement the shoot so that the model stands out and the model looks as beautiful as possible. I'm usually very heavy on making sure my model is comfortable and is okay, because any slight discomfort, and it will show in the photo, any slight moment that she's out of mood or she's sad or she has some negative emotions, it usually shows in the picture. And for me, my goal is always to make sure somebody looks happy, somebody looks as the best version of themselves. For me, that's what I want to show as an artist. So most of the time, I usually ask 20 times if the person I'm shooting is okay, is feeling okay. The problem with that is I realized recently that I end up giving myself so much that after the shoot, I usually have nothing else to give. So the people who love me might end up thinking I'm a robot. No, I'm not a robot. I'm just giving myself so much, there's nothing else to give. So in any shoot, I usually come with saved poses on my phone, because the best way to show somebody how to pose is through visuals, something they can see and understand. So before I shoot, I always prepare, take a couple of screenshots from Google, from Pinterest, and any other place I can get sketches that the model will pose to look her best way possible. And for this second outfit, I have to maximize it. I saw the pool and I was making sure this pool table becomes sort of a prop for me. You see the pool and the stick. They have to make the shoot look as interesting as possible so that the image is not just the model sitting, standing, nini. She has to do something. She has to do something. And this time she's recreating herself as a pool player, even though the only thing she's playing is games.
Rolling thunder, calling down my name. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh. Oh, midnight highway, shining just like sin. Why don't you hear me wonder?
So sometimes the model will not understand what you're telling them. It is very important in such instances you know how to sing. Know how to sing. Like for example, me, I'm a part-time artist. I know how to sing. I had to sing to the model, and as you can see, she was able to understand what I'm telling her and do it perfectly. And now we are on to outfit number 3, and this outfit is so dope. Everything was just aligning, you know. And as a photographer, nothing makes me happier than getting a model who knows how to style herself. Abby is one such person. Like the way she coordinates all her outfits, although she was taking too long to change, but later on I understood why, because everything has to fall perfect. She dresses like a celebrity. I mean, in her own right, I think she is a celebrity.
Ain't coming back no more. Why don't
As a photographer, I like trying out things that a non-photographer cannot think about. The things you don't see every day, angles you don't come across every day. So this one, because there's no prop to use with this outfit, I decided, what if I shoot from above?
who been whispering since I've been gone so long? Freedom calling.
With this outfit, I was trying to rush because time was not on our side. At K1, unfortunately, you can shoot up to around 5 p.m. because they have clients coming in to enjoy their drink and nobody wants to be in a photo. Maybe amekuja na mpango yake wa kando na wewe uko hapo na camera. So a majority of them are camera shy. But I saw this bathtub that has been turned into a seat, and immediately I knew I had to shoot here. It was not part of my plan, and as a creative, I think you should allow yourself to have impromptu shots or impromptu sets. Allow something you didn't plan for into your creative process so that you capture more. Creativity sometimes is not planned. Creativity sometimes is spontaneous. Don't ignore it. It could be your hit song, it could be your hit image, it could be your hit video. Never ignore it. Also, knowing that this could potentially be the last outfit I'm using on this shoot, I had now to shoot videos that I might have not shot with other outfits. So this one had to do the marks, the entrance scene. I remembered I had not shot the entrance scene of the K1. This sitting lounge area, I had not covered it, so I had to cover it at this minute because I don't know how long she's gonna change and she might come back and we're told time is up. And so I had to now do everything that I have not done with this outfit.
I just float on three. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key. Let it ride, let it breathe, let it roll like that. Got the world in my cup and the beat in the back. I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean on facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back. I've been good, I've been gone, I've been lost in the loops. Got a hoodie and some headphones, walking with truths. Ain't no inches in the feed, just noise and flex. But I found God once in a vinyl set. Talk slow when I speak, let the moment stretch. Learn peace ain't found, it's a thing you protect. Yeah, I vibe like water, I change and shift. But the roots still deep like my grandma's grits. City move fast, but I drift like smoke. Let the rhythm in my chest be the way I cope. Wrote a song for the days that feel soft and broke. What a healing.
So this was the last outfit of the day. With this outfit, I did not do much. We just basically had just one shot. Two things. Time was already up. We could see a few people coming in who were feeling uncomfortable being at the background of the shoot. And also we were hungry. We needed to eat. At K1, remember I told you, the money you pay here is redeemable.
Got a breeze in my chest and a thought run free. I don't rush, I don't race, I just float on three. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key. Let it ride, let it breathe, let it roll like.
And this is us munching. So I take this opportunity to tell you this. Whatever you wanna do in life, please do it. And when you do it, try to be the best version of yourself. Sometimes we move in life trying to be the best version of another person. Like, there's only one Kendrick Lamar and there's only one Drake. Drake cannot be the best version of Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar cannot be the best version of Drake. Drake is the best Drake. Kendrick is the best Kendrick. None is the best version of the other. So I hope you sitting there watching this, you can go out and be the best version of yourself and always choose yourself. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you've not subscribed, subscribe. Also, ciao.
Sent the secrets to the sky.